Hello everyone, my name is Ratu and welcome. Today we're going to dive into the fascinating journey of Algeria's diplomacy from its colonial struggle to its modern rule on the global stage. Algeria's diplomatic identity has always been shaped by its fight for freedom, independence, and justice, not only for itself but also for many nations around the world. Let's take a look at how Algeria has built its international relationships, joined key organizations, and positioned itself as one of Africa's most influential voices. Early diplomatic identity, the 1960s to 1980s. After independence, Algeria quickly became a prominent voice for developing nations. Its first leaders, Ahmed Ben Bella and later Houari Boumediene, believed that Algeria should play a global role in the non-aligned movement, staying neutral during the Cold War while promoting cooperation among nations of the global South. In 1962, Algeria joined the United Nations, officially becoming part of the international community. A year later, in 1963, it became a founding member of the Organization of African Unity, or OAU, which later became the African Union. Algeria also joined the Arab League, OPEC, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, and the Non-Aligned Movement. During this era, Algeria's diplomacy focused on the three main goals: supporting other nations still under colonial rule, promoting economic independence for the developing world, maintaining political neutrality between the West and the Soviet bloc. In the 1970s, Algiers became known as the Mecca of revolutionaries, a gathering place for liberation. Leaders from South Africa, Mozambique, Angola, Palestine, and many others. Algeria also played mediator in several international crises, such as the Iran hostage crisis in 1981, when it helped negotiate a release of American hostages from Tehran. This period made Algeria a respected leader in third world diplomacy, known for its independent voice and principled foreign policy. Economic and regional diplomacy, 1980s to 1990s. In the 1980s, Algeria began focusing more on economic diplomacy. As a major oil and gas producer, it played a strong role in OPEC, pushing for fair energy prices and South-South cooperation. However, the decline in oil prices in the mid-1980s created economic challenges, leading to political unrest at home. In the 1990s, Algeria entered one of the darkest periods in its modern history. The civil war between the government and Islamist insurgent groups. This internal conflict, known as the Black Decade, cost thousands of lives and deeply affected Algeria's foreign relations. During this time, Algeria focused mainly on domestic stability and counter-terrorism, rather than global diplomacy. Even so, it maintained membership in key organizations like the African Union, the Arab League, and the United Nations, emphasizing cooperation against extremism and the protection of state sovereignty. Colonial period on the struggle for independence. For more than 130 years, Algeria was under French colonial rule, from 1830 until 1962. During this time, Algeria had no independent foreign policy, but the desire for sovereignty was growing among the Algerian people, especially after World War II, when the global wave of decolonization began in 1954. The National Liberation from FLN launched the Algerian War of Independence. It wasn't only a military struggle, it was also a diplomatic revolution. The FLN opened political offices abroad, particularly in Cairo, Tunis, Rabat, and New York. To gain international support through these diplomatic efforts, Algeria managed to bring its independence cause to the United Nations General Assembly, where it received backing from newly independent ASEAN and African countries. Finally, in July 1962, after 8 long years of war and over 1 million lives laws, Algeria gains its independence. This moment marked the birth of Algeria's diplomacy, a diplomacy rooted in anti-colonial solidarity and self-determination. Re-emergence and modern foreign policy 2000s to 2010s. In the 2000s, after the end of the Civil War, Algeria gradually recovered and re-emerged as an influential regional player. Under President Abdelaziz Bouteflika and later Abdelmajid Tebboune, Algeria began restoring its international partnership. It became key mediator in African peace process, including the Mali Peace Agreement, known as the Algiers Accord, diplomatic effort in Libya and Niger, and active participation in African Union peace missions. Algeria also strengthened cooperation with the European Union through the EU-Algeria Association Agreement, focusing on energy export, migration, management, and trade. Its large reserves of natural gas made it one of Europe's major suppliers, especially to Italy and Spain, giving Algeria significant leverage in energy diplomacy. At the same time, Algeria promoted South-South cooperation, building closer ties with the countries in Latin America and Asia, including China, which became one of Algeria's largest trading partnerships and investors. Algeria and global organization. Today, Algeria is an active member of many key international and regional organizations, such as the United Nations, UN, the African Union, AU, the Arab League, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the Non-Aligned Movement, and the Union for the Mediterranean. Through these platforms, Algeria promotes peaceful conflict resolution, economic independence, and respect for national sovereignty. For example, Algeria has consistently supported Palestinian statehood, Western Sahara's right to self-determination, and called for dialogue instead of war and international crises, such as the conflict in Ukraine. And that's the story of Algeria's diplomacy, past and present. A journey from revolution to representation, from struggle to leadership on the world stage. Thanks for watching and thank you. Present and future direction. In recent years, Algeria's diplomacy has focused on maintaining regional stability in North Africa and the Sahel, combating terrorism and ensuring energy security. It continues to push for reform within the African Union and United Nations, arguing for a stronger African voice in global decision-making. Algeria's foreign policy motto remains clear: non-interference, independence, and solidarity. It avoids taking sides in major power rivalries while defending the principle that every nation has the right to decide its own destiny. From the days of the independence war to its modern global presence, Algeria has transformed from a colonist nation into a respected diplomatic actor, known for its courage, independence, and commitment to justice.